The average Zambian today only thinks that Alick Nkhata is the name of the road in Lusaka. But that is not the case. There is history behind the name Alick Nkhata. Hello there, my name is Matthew Skumwenda and this is Did You Know Zambia? On today's episode, we are looking at the history of a legend who lived for only 56 years but left an impact in the Zambian books.
Located in Lusaka, Zambia, Alick Nkhata Road is one of the busiest roads in the capital city. It is a 4.82 kilometers road stretching from Haile Selassie Avenue in Long Acres through Kalingalinga to Mtendere. The road houses hundreds of businesses, churches, universities and public institutions. Some of the notable places along this road include the Zambia National Broadcasting Corporation, ZNBC, the football governing body of Zambia Football House, Radio Christian Voice, Kalingalinga Shopping Mall, and many other landmarks. To many residents of Lusaka, the Alick Nkhata Road is the source of their livelihood. But what do people know about this landmark and the person named after it?
Let's find out from the streets. Alick Nkhata. Eze muntu wabwanji kuti bampase kuti road baipase zina Alick Nkhata.
Enze muntu enzoenda na mendo pamene kuchokera kusogoro kwamene mayadi kwanenzo sebenzera enzoenda na mendo paka afika hu kuchokera ku Long Acres enzo kondo kuenda na mendo chabe pansi.
What do you know about this road?
Well, I recently found out that it's actually a dedication to one of the freedom fighters named Alick Nkhata. So, yes.
What is it that you love about this place, about this road?
What I love about it, it gets me to school fast. It gets me to school easier, and then you actually get to meet very different people every single day. It's actually like an interaction site as you go from school to home and home to school. It's actually very fascinating how many people you meet every day. Yeah.
Okay, he was a leader, yeah. He had the heart of a leader, so he was, most of his time he was in the government doing politics, holding different positions.
From my facts which I know that actually Alick Nkhata was one of the greatest musicians that this country actually has ever produced. So definitely actually to make it some form of recognizing him, definitely they named this road that actually as Alick Nkhata Road after his name. This road is very important, as you can able to see that actually it's an economic viable road. It has mushroomed a lot of buildings, and you can able to see actually the economic viability that actually it has brought. You can see that actually Kalingalinga today has changed. It is not the Kalingalinga which actually you can able to compare it in the 1990s. Okay, I remember in 1990s Kalingalinga was just a bush. All these buildings which you are able to see were not actually mushroomed by that particular point in time. But come to this century on, this Kalingalinga actually has transformed because of this road. It has brought a lot of buildings, a lot of business centers, a lot of economic zones and so on and so forth. Really, all these that you can able to see today, we can able to admire, it is because of the result of this road. So truly speaking, this road has really brought a lot of stuff, a lot of benefits to the people of Kalingalinga. And I'm proud actually to be part of this community called Kalingalinga, because I've seen it actually developing from all the way from that particular point in time up to this particular point in time.
What's the stretch of the road? Where does it start from? Where does it end?
I believe it starts from all the way from the courts, the High Court, that roundabout. I believe that's where it starts from, going all the way up to Mtendere.
Well, I know for a fact that it goes all the way to Mtendere, but then I've only gone with it as far as Long Acres, so I'm not really sure where it goes beyond that. So, yeah.
What is the stretch of the road?
It starts from Mtendere to Kamwala, yeah, Kamwala town center.
Alick Nkhata Road stretches all the way from Tendere Township, passing through Kalingalinga, mass media area, up to here in Longacres, where it joins Haile Selassie Avenue Road. And of course, if you're coming from the central business district of Lusaka, this is where the road begins from, stretching back to Mtendere.
As expected, many Zambians have less or no information of who the iconic late Alick Nkhata was. Alick Nkhata was a popular Zambian musician and broadcaster in the 1950s through to the mid-1970s.
He was born in 1922 to a Tonga father and a Bemba mother somewhere in northern part of Zambia, that's in Kasama district. He was trained as a teacher, but you remember the history of the Second World War, which broke out in 1939. He left Zambia and proceeded to Asia, that's in Burma, where he served in the military. And fast forward, he returned to Zambia as a qualified sound engineer. That was in 1946, and that's when he began his musical career.
His music combined traditional and contemporary idioms, elements of town and country, past and present, and of tribal and detribalized society. Like our current genre of music by Pilato and Peterson Zagaze, Alick had the ability to produce on the spur of the moment songs that were social commentary on current events, often dealing with social and sexual themes.
The picture you're seeing is of the mass media complex in Lusaka. This is also a place which houses ZNBC studios in Lusaka. ZNBC played a pivotal role to many artists of yesteryears. Back in the days, we didn't have so many recording studios for artists. ZNBC was one such platform which accommodated different artists of yesteryears, including Alick Nkhata. And for your information, Alick Nkhata served as the Director General for ZNBC at some point.
Serving as Zambia Broadcasting Service Director, Alick formed the Lusaka Radio Band, which was later called the Big Gold Six Band. The band promoted Zambian music, translating original rural recordings into westernized contemporary music.
In 1974, Alick Nkhata retired from broadcasting and music, left Lusaka and settled here in Mkoshi district, central province of Zambia. Unfortunately, he settled close to the Zimbabwe Africa People's Union guerrillas. These were a militia group that were fighting Ian Smith's regime. 4 years down the line, that was in 1978, Ian Smith sent his soldiers to Zambia to fight these guerrillas. During the crossfire between the two camps, Alick Nkhata was shot dead.
Banaya,